I have been looking around online for something to make fun of, and I came across this little video by BuzzFuck entitled 24 Questions Black People Have for White People. As some of you may know, before becoming the Prince of Darkness, I too was once a straight white male. I have also taken an IQ test before answering these questions, so let's see how many IQ points I lose from watching this dogshit excuse for entertainment.
Why do you always make such horrible decisions in horror movies? It's not cool to split up.
Well, considering how overrepresented blacks are in Hollywood, it was most likely a black writer that made those white people make those decisions.
Why do you freak out when black people are cast to play white fictional characters?
I don't actually fucking care. Most of Hollywood suffers from extreme nepotism. That's why they have to remake every movie every decade or so. Secondly, why do blacks freak out if a white person is cast to play a fictional black character? Bet you can't answer that one, buzzfuck.
Why is a big butt and big lips considered attractive on a white woman, but they're unattractive on a black woman?
Jesus Christ. Fucking look at yourself. You already know the answer to that one.
Do y'all really think Miley is the one who created twerking? Really?
No, she's just the one that popularized it. Why does it even matter that much to you people? Is that how you want your community to be remembered? For inventing twerking, for fuck's sake?
Why am I supposed to teach you how to twerk? I don't know how to twerk.
Why would you? You're too busy getting triggered. I can't stand these fucking idiots. I'd pluck each hair out of your scalp and then remove your skin before I threw you into a pot of boiling water in front of your fucking parents.
Why is it that white people always act as though they have discovered a new trend when people of color have been doing it for virtually years?
Why does it matter to you so much? The vast majority of trends simply advertise your stupidity and willingness to follow the crowd. Even if a trend originated with a certain group of people, it's not like it actually does anything for you.
Why is it when a black woman wears her hair natural, it's seen as inappropriate, but when a white woman does, it's praised?
Really, BuzzFeed? This is the best you could come up with? If you can give me one real-world example of that, I will delete my YouTube channel.
Like, can you appropriate my student loans? Can you take that off my hands?
So, you adopting American culture is okay, but if a white girl wears her hair a certain way, it's cultural appropriation. Fuck you. You're appropriating my culture by wearing shirts. Last time I checked, they still don't have clothes in Africa. When you start looking more like this, I'll try and be more culturally sensitive.
Why is it that white crime is seen as an isolated incident, but black crime is a representation of my entire community?
Well, it could be because of institutional racism, or maybe because your community is 13% of the population and commits half of the murders in this country.
When we see a story on TV about a white serial killer, I don't automatically assume that all white people must be serial killers too.
What the fuck are you even talking about? What white person on earth saw a black serial killer and thought to himself, I knew all them Negroes were serial killers? Not even the KKK thinks that way.
Why does talking about race make you feel so uncomfortable?
Is it because you think that you'll be perceived as racist if you talk about race?
The reason white people don't like talking about race is because you social justice warrior lot have a tendency to scream racist the second someone says something you don't like.
You don't really believe that racism is over because we have a black president, do you?
We're beyond having a civilized discussion about race. If you don't pronounce your white guilt to the heavens, you're labeled racist. And being racist today is worse than being a murderer to you people. Also, Obama won the presidential election because of one fucking reason. He's black. But with the national climate being the way it is, there is a hell of a lot more racism towards white people than against black people. You fuckers receive endless reparations with black-only scholarships, affirmative action, exemption from criticism, the ability to take pride in your race without persecution, not being called out for
Satan, what are you doing?
destroying the lives of black people on BuzzFeed.
Cool, can I join in?
Sure.
Yay!
Why is it so easy for you to notice when there are no white people around, but you hardly ever notice when there are no black people around?
Look at the fucking numbers here, and you tell me, you fucking snake.
Why is your goal to be colorblind?
There's so many different types of people in the world, yet you can't see color?
The whole idea behind colorblind is trying to judge each person individually and not placing them into broad groups. Because if you're saying you don't want us to do that, I could easily look at this one statistic here and assume all black people are criminals.
Why do you want to say the N-word so badly?
If I don't use it, what makes you think you can?
Okay, seriously? Fuck off with this N-word bullshit. People know what you mean is nigger. The black community does nothing but say that word. Have you listened to a rap song in the last decade? I'm seriously wondering if the people that wrote these questions are actually this inept or just trolling people. I just hope you know. I will ensure you suffer until the end of time either way.
Why do you always want to touch our hair?
Who told you it was okay to touch people without their permission?
Okay, seriously, you need—
Oh my god, I want to touch her hair.
Micmac, you're making us look stupid. That's fucking it.
Why do you feel like having one black friend makes you a cultural expert or not a racist?
I don't know about the cultural expert shit, but if someone has a black friend, they're not racist. Simple as that.
Is your only black friend comfortable with being the reason why you can't be racist?
By that logic, then I'm not racist. I have a ton of white friends.
What the actual fuck? This bald-headed son of a bitch just admitted that he's racist. The worst part is, I don't even think he knows it.
Why do you feel comfortable cursing at your parents?
Because they are weak-willed and I can exploit them to do my bidding.
Why do you kiss your dogs on the mouth?
Because no girls like me, and my dog is the only one that will let me do that.
How come you can't pronounce black names like Kuvanjane, but can say names like Schwarzenegger, Galifianakis, and LaBeouf just fine?
Because I don't care to learn every name on the face of the earth in order not to offend people. I don't care what your fucking name is.
Why do you feel like all lions' lives matter, but black lives don't?
Only an idiot from BuzzFeed could think of something this fucking stupid.
Why is a lion's life in Africa more important than the lives of black people here in America? What does Simba ever do for you?
Simba doesn't make ridiculous videos on BuzzFeed.
Why is it so hard for you to acknowledge your privilege?
Why is it so hard to acknowledge your black privilege? The only difference between your privilege and mine is that yours actually fucking exists. Affirmative action, black-only scholarships, and freedom from criticism, just to name a few.
How does it feel to not be the spokesperson for your entire race?
Just shut the fuck up. Okay, well, I just finished taking my second IQ test, and I actually scored 7 points lower. Thanks a fucking lot, BuzzFeed.